Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to move to suspend the rules in order that we have a group, the Monarchs from Louisville, come on the House floor. They're celebrating the 50th anniversary, and I'd like to move them to come on the floor and provide a little entertainment, Mr. Speaker.
Without objection, so ordered.
Clerk, I'll have a citation in a minute. Mr. Speaker, I'd like to have the clerk report citation 159 by title only.
Mr. Clerk, report.
House Resolution 159, a resolution honoring the Monarchs for providing the Commonwealth with 50 years of music, dancing, and a whole lot of fun. Representative Clark.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like, if the members would indulge with me, to introduce Billy Reed, the sports announcer that's writing a book on the 50 years of their great career. I'd like to have Billy have a little introduction before they sing their song. Thank you.
Without objection, so ordered.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker. It's an honor and a privilege to be here. I remember the distinguished speaker and Majority Floor Leader Atkins and some others for their distinguished playing careers as high school and college athletes, and thank goodness I'm not going to talk about that here today. But I'm here to introduce a group of my friends that I have done a book about called The Monarchs and the Great American Rock and Roll Dream. Back in 1960, a couple of young boys who were students at St. Xavier High School in Louisville, Lewis Dusty Miller and Mike Gibson, decided they wanted to follow the dream that had captivated youngsters all over America, to be a rock and roll band. They founded a group that eventually came to be known as the Monarchs. The group hit they first hit the national charts with a song that was written by James Brown called This Old Heart. And when somebody asked James Brown what he thought about the Monarchs version of This Old Heart, he said, "Those white boys sure messed up a good song, didn't they?" But then later they reached number 47 in 1964 on the Billboard charts with a song called Look Homeward Angel. Now, 50 years later, the Monarchs are still playing their music and still entertaining people all over this region in their role as Kentucky's ambassadors of goodwill and rock and roll music. Just a few weeks ago, one of the original members, Mr. Leon Middleton, and Leon was telling some stories about a couple of places that I'm sure nobody in this distinguished body has ever frequented. The Club 68 and the Golden Horseshoe in Lebanon. Anybody ever been? No, I didn't think so. But I said, Leon, those are really great stories, and we ought to put them in a book. He said, you know a publisher? I said, I did, and the result was the book that commemorates the 50th anniversary. It is now my great pleasure to introduce to you the Monarchs. One of the original members